She doesn't know she's that, you dumb. Oh, Logan, I hate you so much. Hi, welcome back to Panda Reacts. I'm Sandra, and this is Ken.
Hi.
And Ham. And we're back with Westworld, Season 1, Episode 9. Unfortunately, Episode 8 has been copyright blocked. So I didn't even get one view on it before they nailed me for it. So I'm hoping that my dispute will end that and Episode 8 will be open again, because there is one. It's just, you just can't see it because it's been blocked. So anyway, now we're on Episode 9. So last episode, Stubbs became aware of Bernard's weirdness because...
Yeah, not quite fully aware, but...
Well, he's questioning it.
He's definitely, reading the tea leaves.
Yeah, because he asked Bernard, he said, oh, I knew you guys were, together. I'm sorry about Teresa. And then he's like, no, we barely knew each other.
Colleagues.
Yeah. And he knows that's not true. And then... and then he's like, have you seen
Elsie?
Elsie. And we found out last week that Bernard choked Elsie. She's dead. And that was because he's starting to remember the other things he does. And Ford lied to him and said he'd never used him to kill anyone before.
Yeah.
Lies.
Yeah.
And then Maeve, she's fixing to bust out of Westworld with an army of hosts. And... she basically slit Sylvester. She knifed him, and then Felix fixed him up.
Yeah, suffering succotash. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, so was that. But yeah, that wasn't cool. But then Maeve started remembering her past when she was the mom of the little girl, and she was remembering how the man in black came and killed her daughter and tried to kill her and ended up killing her, and how she wanted to cut him with a big knife she had. But then apparently after that happened, she went and Ford erased it, but he didn't erase it because she still remembers that. But she was out of control then. So she's been put back even though she's kind of out of control. So she was back in her town, making people do things.
Yep, they don't normally do.
Making her own narrative, and then the spacemen are coming for her.
They're onto her now, so...
Oh,
the coronavirus task force is coming in to take her out.
They're after her. Yeah, so I don't know. She had a knife in her hand, so we'll have to see what happens there. And then Dolores and William were on their way across the river, and Dolores saw something about her past, or her, I don't know what, an old town that was buried now. She ended up on top of the town.
And she had a bit of a psychotic break. And
she almost shot herself in the head. William stopped her from doing that. And then, of course, who comes riding up with a posse but stupid Logan?
Yep.
So now I have to deal with him back in the story, and I hate him a lot. And then the last story was Man in Black told his tale of woe
backstory
to Teddy. He was like, yeah, my wife committed suicide, and my daughter said that's why.
You're really horrible.
You're a horrible person. And he's like, what? So he came to Westworld to see if he'd feel anything. And so he thought,
I'll do horrible things and see if I feel bad.
I'll shoot a mother and her daughter, which was Maeve and the little girl. And he did, and he felt nothing. So that's the Man in Black. So that's when the maze revealed itself to him, as the two dead bodies fell on there, because apparently it reveals itself to sociopaths.
Only a sociopath thing. Yeah, apparently they're the only ones that can see it.
Yeah, so we'll have to see what happens. It is the episode number 9, so let's go. Oh, Ben Barnes, that's who Logan is. Ben Barnes was Prince Caspian in the Narnia series.
Oh, just leaping right into it.
She's back. It's a lie. She just lied.
You were definitely perceiving a threat. It's impossible. Code, who made these changes? Maeve, analysis. Who made these changes to your code?
I did. She's not gonna tell you, Bernard.
System, locate everything. System, I need a system.
Freeze all motor functions.
She shut him off.
Yep. What is happening to me?
No biting.
I hate you, Logan.
Are you kidding?
No.
You wanna take her home?
Yes. Don't want your skeezy sister.
This place really did a number on me when I first...
Don't rape her. Oh, you're killing her?
Code. And the most elegant parts of me weren't written by you.
Oh, Arnold.
Arnold built us, didn't he? I can't hurt you,
But Clementine can?
but she can.
Oh! Oh, that's so smart, Bernard. You're a smart cookie.
We stop this treasure hunt, Bernard?
No.
We have our new narrative to finish.
No.
Sit. Perhaps a more visceral demonstration.
Oh.
Look, Billy.
Well, leave her alone. She doesn't know she's that, you dumb. Ugh, Logan, I hate you so much. God, I hate him.
But your world was built for me
No, it wasn't.
and people like me.
Punch him.
Not for you.
Him. Yes. Go, Dolores.
I'll fight.
Before you draw that pistol, darling, you might want to holster the other one first.
Maeve.
It's chilly out here.
Maeve, wandering free.
Did you find this place?
You damn fool.
Yes. I had to change the storyline. Come on, Hector.
Opposition. I want you to break into hell with me and rob the gods blind.
It's empty.
Yeah,
Yep.
because they never expect him to open it.
Of course.
It's just
Yeah,
planted.
so Al Capone's safe.
Bygones, no?
No.
We're gonna be brothers, Billy.
Oh, that would. That'd be the worst.
This time we'll be fighting with you. When Wyatt returns, you'll be by his side and the city swallowed by sand.
The city's swallowed by sand.
Maybe in the next life.
Yeah, she can. Oh, so she knows.
City swallowed by sand.
The maze isn't meant for you. Why don't you try one of ours?
Ooh. Oh. 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 Dang, I thought they were gonna kill him. Thought that would be great. Oh. Hail.
I don't like interruptions, Charlotte. You know that.
I don't like hiking through the park in cities. It's
Oh.
an accident.
There are no accidents.
Okay, so he's part of the stealing of the data. Yup, you're gonna find her dead.
Her deed body.
Any sign of it? Control room, you copy.
That's what happened to her, didn't it? Uh-oh.
Freeze all motor functions.
Oh no.
Freeze all motor functions.
Oh! Uh-oh, Stubbs. You've entered a territory where you
Kinda
can't
predictable
control
there.
people. Oh, what happened? Well, it looks like someone went through the camp.
Looks like booze went through the camp.
No, they're all bloody.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah, no.
Don't call the shots anymore. I'm gonna go find Dolores. And don't call me Billy.
Yeah. Because I will cut you. We're going to see him. I know we are. Because we're going to see a picture.
It was Arnold.
Oh! Is that level that was all creepy that Bernard went to? Gotta get past the cornerstone.
Hello, my old friend.
He's Arnold. Are you Arnold?
Mm-hmm.
He said old friend.
Yeah, we said that Arnold was like put himself in a host body a long
Did
time
he?
ago.
Wouldn't be right to use his name. What about Bernard?
Bernard.
Oh my god. He is Arnold.
He's Arnold.
Holy crap. He is Arnold.
My God.
Arnold. Because I killed you.
What? I'm sorry, pardon me. Oh no. It's the man in black.
Such clinical language. I would prefer the more narrative voice. Bernard walked over to Clementine, took the pistol from her hand, overcome with grief and remorse. He pressed the muzzle to his temple, knowing that as soon as Dr. Ford left the room, he would put an end to this nightmare once and for all.
Oh! Oh god.
Robert.
Alright, that was episode 9. Oh! God. My brain.
Ham's head exploded halfway through.
My brain exploded. So Bernard is Arnold.
Yes.
Arnold looked like Bernard in his actual self through the picture, I think. And then Arnold's, according to Dolores, she killed Arnold
Yeah.
when she finally got all the way back in her memory. And then Ford spent time putting Arnold's consciousness into Bernard. I'm not sure how that worked. But he rebuilt Arnold, and then they changed his name to Bernard, which gives me a couple of pauses because, one, did no one notice that Bernard looked exactly like Arnold? Did no one see on a picture of Arnold or like go back in time and see this? I don't understand. That part jars me a bit.
Yeah, because people seem to know that Arnold is dead.
They know of Arnold. Like, did no one knew what he looked like? Like, no one knew? Anyway, so Bernard trapped Ford into this place with Clementine holding a gun on him to make him go all the way back in his memory. And he had to get past the death of his fake son to go past the cornerstone to get to the final thing where he woke up and Ford did build him and then said, "Welcome back, my old friend." And he is actually Arnold. He's like, "Oh my God, I'm Arnold." And then he told Clementine to kill Ford, but Clementine didn't because Ford had some failsafe in her. And then Ford narrated Bernard to kill himself as he walked out of the room. So Bernard shot himself. So yeah, Dolores spent the whole, well, first of all, Logan, who's a total jerk, tied William up and was attacking Dolores and like split her open so she could see her insides. Then she ran away and she kind of healed. I don't know how that happened, but she healed. She got back up and went to the village that is now not covered with sand, went down into the church, where there's this elevator in the
Was full of
confession booth.
glitchy hosts that were
Yeah, they were losing it.
their own words of Arnold that they could barely remember and trying to figure out.
Yeah, it's filled with glitchy hosts. And then it went down. She went down, and then along comes Bernard, and who she knows as Arnold. And yeah, and then he's like, "Well, what do you remember?" And she was like, "I killed you."
Yeah.
She was like, What? So now I need to know why Dolores killed Arnold, although I believe it's because Ford probably programmed her to. Because Ford is the essence of the devil. That's all there is there. And then, so Logan thought he had the upper hand, but William kicked his butt. I don't know how, but he did. And it was awesome. Because the knife clinked, remember?
Yep.
And I knew he was going to pick up that knife. So Logan cut him free. And then William used, I think, the drunken passing out to go around and kill everyone and slash Logan across the face. Actually, no, he didn't. That was Dolores that slashed him across the face. But yeah, and then he was like, "Oh, you're gonna help me find Dolores now."
But the savagery of the murdering and dismemberment and legs getting chopped off doesn't sound like one man with a knife.
Stubbs was like, had a beep on Elsie.
Yeah.
So he went down to where Elsie would have been.
And the Ghost Nation people came.
And they did not stop.
And
they didn't freeze.
stop.
They attacked him, so he's probably dead now too. Because the Ghost Nation people are not... They're not normal. They might be hosts, but I think they're specifically to block people from going in a certain direction. And Ford doesn't want anyone to go there. So yeah, and then MIB was almost strung up from a tree. Because that chick left him tied up to the tree. I love that lady. She knew she was a host too. She was just like, "The maze is not for you." And he's like, "I'm still going there, blah, blah, blah." Yeah, so she left him tied to a noose that was tied to a horse. And unfortunately,
he
escaped. And then he made his way to the city buried under the sand, which is what the other host had said. She said that's where you're supposed to go, to Teddy, I think. And then that's where he walked into the church and found Dolores. Now here's the thing. Again. William's looking for Dolores. So in the season finale, will we see a showdown between the Man in Black and William? Will William kick his butt because William's a white hat and Man in Black is not? I think so. And we found out the Man in Black is working with Hale, who was working with Teresa to steal the data.
He's on the board.
Yeah, and he was like, "I don't care, do with what you want with Ford." Yeah, it's Arnold that I want. We're left with quite the puzzle for the finale. Bernard/Arnold is dead. Again. Oh, yeah, Maeve!
Yeah.
Oh, Maeve narrated Bernard to let her go.
Yeah.
And she went back to have some fun with Hector and convince him that he should go with her because he's just doing this loop and there's nothing in the safe and this is what our gods are doing and here's how we're going to get back to hell. And she like burns the place down as she's doing Hector. And so they can get back to the factory and recruit some more people, I think. Because she's got some sweet power.
So
yeah.
Let's do a body count here. So
Bernard's dead.
Bernard's dead. Stubbs is probably dead.
Stubbs and Elsie and Teresa are probably dead.
They're all dead.
Are we just counting sword humans?
No, everyone, I guess.
Well, Maeve and Hector died in the fire.
So they're coming back.
Dolores was slashed but somehow survived. I don't know. Who else died?
And the whole team of, Confederados there got killed.
Yeah. And then the ghost people came.
And then Teddy had his backstory kind of altered in this one.
He did.
Where he goes and murders a whole town full of innocent civilians instead of actually Union soldiers.
Yeah, he thought it was Union soldiers, and she was like, remember.
Yeah, remember the truth. You
And
killed
then
all the
he,
women
like,
and children.
What? I killed all the women and children? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. And then she killed him again. She'd already like stuck him with an arrow, and then she took that out.
That's
and
all
then she
Teddy.
stuck him with a knife.
That's all Teddy does is die.
He does die a lot. If you like her videos, please subscribe. And if you want to watch more Westworld reactions, check out my playlist. And check out my other playlists for other shows that you might find interesting. Until then,